Today, we have an epic story to unravel and involves some of the most powerful characters in Kingdom Rush universe. We're diving deep into the origin of Tear of Elenyie, one of the most ancient uncovered power sources in all Kingdom Rush. So buckle up because this is going to be an exciting journey. Tear of Elenyie, a legendary artifact said to contain immense magical power, has been the target of countless quests and battles. But where did it all begin? To understand its significance, we need to travel back in time to Age the Ancients.
That defined our destiny.
According to the lore, the Tear of Elenyie was created by the great mage Elenyie, a figure shrouded in mystery. She was known for her unparalleled mystery over the elements of her deep connection to the mystical energies of the world. The tear was said to be a gift from the gods bestowed upon Elenyie for her wisdom and bravery, and she was treated as a goddess for the elves. Elenyie used the tear to protect her people and maintain the balance in the realm. It was a beacon of hope and symbol of ultimate power, but as all great power, it was also attracted by those who sought to control it to their ends. The first time in the timeline the Tear of Elenyie was ever introduced in Kingdom Rush Origins, where we see Malika and the Mechans grabbing the power and becoming the spider goddess, an abomination who corrupted the Tear of Elenyie. After its release from the entire place where it was protected by the elves, everything fell apart for the elves, and their connection to their nature fell apart. With it, one of their most protective dragons like Faustus even lost its power and became a dark magic using dragon, becoming the Boneheart. If you're interested to know about more on that, I have made a video on it. You can check it out anywhere soon. After the spider goddess was defeated, everyone was celebrating, but the cost was just too high as we see the Tear of Elenyie being corrupted forever. There is no way to actually reverse that entire magic, and with it, we see ourselves the first ever antagonist in Kingdom Rush history to hold the power of Tear of Elenyie for the longest amount of time. The Vez'nan, the Dark Lord himself, picks up the Tear of Elenyie to keep it safe, or moreover, he was already manifesting the power within the Tear of Elenyie. One of the most notable attempts was by Lord Vez'nan, the dark sorcerer who sought to harness the tear's power to dominate the world. His pursuit led to some of the most intense battles in Kingdom Rush history, and that's exactly where we get to see the beginning. In Kingdom Rush, the first game, we play as the Lunarian army, and at the final boss fight, we managed to defeat Vez'nan, with the Tear of Elenyie being destroyed as we think. But at the end of the post credits, we see another character picking up the staff and saying "mine," which moreover makes sense to be Malagar as the second main antagonist of Kingdom Rush Frontiers. Malagar gets dumped off by Umbra at the last, as even if he was actually worshipping him, and at the last we see the staff breaking up and the Tear of Elenyie separated from it. This is exactly where we see some new type of creature who picks up the tear and says "mine" in this language. I have decoded this entire language. If you guys know about it, you know about it. If you don't, let me know in the comments if you want me to make a video on this. Moreover, this is really interesting to see, as many people thought this was an alien and Shatra got it anyway, but that theory is completely wrong, being proven in Kingdom Rush Alliance. As in the end of Kingdom Rush Alliance, we see Vez'nan tearing up the Eye of the Overseer and getting up the Tear of Elenyie in his hands and saying "mine." And now we already know that this was no other but a cult member. The reason the language was the same as every single language shown in Legends of Kingdom Rush by the cult members. When they say anything, this is the exact language used. Moreover, in Kingdom Rush universe, which proves up that the Tear of Elenyie was used in order to spawn in the Overseer into this world. Their plan was to make him spawn in his most powerful form, but as we managed to defeat Ceres Maedhris had no other choice but to sacrifice herself and use the Tear of Elenyie to spawn in the Overseer no matter what. So it basically happened in the probably not the most powerful type of Overseer we could possibly get, or I could be wrong there. I'm not having much info on that, but that's something what happened there. But do I think Tear of Elenyie was picked up by Ceres Maedhris? Not really. The reason behind it is every single person we see speaking that language is specifically Overseer in 99% of the cases, and there's one picture where we see someone who's not Overseer and speaking that language. By that, what I personally think is here I get to the most important point, which is the cult is not ended yet. The main leader of the cult is not Ceres Maedhris. I have actually said this many times that she is the one, but not really. So what I personally think is in Kingdom Rush Alliance we will be exploring more areas which is infested by the cult and wiping their existence out of the Kingdom Rush universe. As far as that's something what I can think of. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. But this was everything from the beginning till now about Tear of Elenyie in Kingdom Rush universe, with Vez'nan having the Tear of Elenyie at the moment. Not sure about the future, but if there is any news, I will let you know as soon as possible by making another banger video. This video took me over 7 hours of editing and putting up the entire script, so please hit that subscribe button. It helps me out a ton and it actually makes my day if you just hit that little button. It doesn't even take that much effort, so please do that. Go and check out my other videos and you will enjoy them, okay? So until there, this is gonna be me, Prahant, signing out of this one for the Alliance.
Glory to the King!